What's up, everybody? It's your boy C-Money, and I'm back with another video. And today, we gotta talk about Monday Night Raw last night because... last night, I'm sorry. No, it's not last night. It was 2 nights ago because I'm filming this on a Wednesday because I wasn't able to film it yesterday. I apologize for that. But, yeah, so 2 nights ago, Monday Night Raw, where Randy Orton and CM Punk were back on Monday Night Raw. Oh, my goodness. It is so great to see them both back in the WWE. And, so let's talk about it. So, Raw starts off with Randy Orton coming out, and he says, how, it's great to be back and stuff, and he says that he still has unfinished business with the Bloodline. And he says every single member of the Bloodline. So, does that mean we're possibly going to see Roman Reigns and Randy Orton? Oh, God, it could happen. And then Rhea Ripley comes out and says, how the Judgment Day is not an enemy you want, like you just returned and now you're going to make an enemy out of the Judgment Day. Not a smart move. And then she said how like she was kind of making fun of him, saying that his return got upstaged by CM Punk's return. Yeah. And then, Randy Orton said, how, I've watched the product as long as I've been out. I've watched the product, and, I've been, every single week, it's Rhea Ripley this, Rhea Ripley that, mommy this, mommy that. Well, guess what, Rhea? Daddy's back. Oh, my funniest line ever. He goes, Daddy's back. And he's like, no one, like, a lot of things have changed. You're right, a lot of things have changed. But one thing that has not changed is no one tells Randy Orton what to do. And then JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio start attacking Randy Orton, but Randy Orton fights back. JD's in a neck brace after eating that giant RKO after he was thrown off the top of the cage and got caught with an RKO. And then he got hit with another RKO. And then Randy Orton challenged Dominic Mysterio to a match on Raw. So, yeah, we'll see that later, which actually, it happens, and Randy Orton ends up picking up the victory. And then, of course, R-Truth is also back on Raw. And, as the tag teams are getting ready for tag team turmoil, Maxine Dupree announced that she brought Jelly Roll, who's like, I don't know, this famous artist, music artist or something, and they were in Nashville, and that's like his hometown. So Jelly Roll was there, and he got involved in the match with Randy Orton, and because he was at ringside, he pushed JD McDonough, he pushed Dominic Mysterio when they were getting all in his face, and then he dapped up Randy Orton, which was cool. And then he met R-Truth, and R-Truth was saying Jelly Rolls, because Maxine Dupree was saying, award-winning, Emmy, just phenomenal Jelly Roll. R-Truth thought she was talking about the food Jelly Rolls, or just jelly. So R-Truth is like, I gotta go head to catering and find me some Jelly Rolls. And he's like, no, I'm Jelly Roll. It is so great to have R-Truth back, man. R-Truth is the best comic relief in all of WWE. 100%. Best comic relief ever. And then, Damian Priest is all upset. He's paranoid because he thinks that, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor, Dominic. He's worried that all of them are mad at him because he was the leader. He was the leader in War Games and they lost. So he's worried that everyone's upset with him. But and Finn's like, nah, bro, relax. It's okay. It was one loss. It's okay. And then Ripley was saying it's one loss. We are a family. We're not gonna let this affect us. So we're cool. Don't worry about it, Priest. And then the Creed brothers end up winning tag team turmoil, which is cool. So they'll be the #1 contenders for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships, which is cool. And then back to R-Truth. R-Truth is in the Judgment Day's like locker room, like hangout site, and he was eating like the jelly rolls or whatever, and he got powder all over the couch, all over the and then he goes, hey, if you still need a team, I heard you guys need a 5th member for War Games. I'm available. And he's like, War Games already happened, and we lost, so thanks for the reminder. I've missed R-Truth so much, man. It's so great to have him back. So that happened, and then Bronson Reed and Ivar had a huge match, but it ended in a double count out. Boo. And then they kept fighting in like the crowd. Security had to separate them. They're beating the hell out of each other. So hopefully we get a rematch with those two, because that was very entertaining. And then we have to talk about, because SmackDown, I think Randy Orton's advertised to be on SmackDown this week as well. So we're going to see Randy Orton and like the Bloodline thing, yes. But Jey Uso and Randy Orton are cool, because Jey Uso confronted Randy backstage and said, like, look, bro, like, I appreciate you helping us out at War Games, and I just want you to know I'm trying to have a fresh start, and I'm sorry for everything that happened in the past. Like, I'm sorry. And Randy's like, look, I have unfinished business with the Bloodline, but I've been seeing what you've been doing the past like few months. You wanted to have a fresh start. You've had Cody's back. You've had Seth Rollins' back, Sami Zayn's back. You've been having these guys' backs, and I appreciate you like having their backs and stuff. And he's like, as long as you're out of the Bloodline, and he's like, I'm out. And he's like, because you're out of the Bloodline, we're cool. We're cool. So, yeet. And then Randy Orton's like, yeah, yeet. So Randy Orton and Jey Uso are cool, because Jey Uso's out of the Bloodline. He's trying to have a fresh start, and and he's become a different guy. So Randy Orton and Jey Uso are cool. I was making a joke. I'm like, yeah, Randy, take it easy on Jey, but Jimmy, you can beat up all you want. I don't care. Beat the crap out of Jimmy all you want. I don't care. Just leave Jey alone. But it's all good, because they're cool. He's like, look, as long as you're out of the Bloodline, and then we're cool. So Randy Orton and Jey Uso are cool, and no worries there. And then Miz confronted Gunther backstage and said that he wants a rematch for the championship, and Gunther's like, sorry, buddy. Yeah, because he's like, look, you proved that you are one of the best, but you can't be compared to me. So you can hang with anyone in the ring, just not me. So Miz, though, he does want a rematch, though, for the Intercontinental Championship, and he's possibly going to get that opportunity. Hopefully, at least. But no, I'm sorry. Go back to SmackDown. Logan Paul is also going to be on SmackDown, because he's going to find out who his first challenger is going to be for the United States Championship. Because we haven't seen him since he lost the U.S. title. I'm sorry, since he won the U.S. title. So, and no, like, I've been thinking, we know if there's one person who's going to take that title off of Logan Paul, it's LA Knight. LA Knight is going to be the one to take out Logan Paul, because that makes the most sense. And then Cody Rhodes comes out and makes a big announcement saying he is the first entry into the 2024 Royal Rumble. Again, because it's all coming back to Roman Reigns now. And he also talked about CM Punk, and he's like, hey, welcome home, Punk. Welcome home. Or welcome back. Welcome back. And then Shinsuke Nakamura appears on the screen and attacks Cody Rhodes with the big mist, with the mist. Sprays Cody Rhodes with the mist. Because remember, Shinsuke Nakamura has been, like, targeting someone, like, for, like, weeks. Shinsuke has been, like, targeting someone with, like, these cryptic messages. And apparently all along he's been targeting Cody. So Cody's been the one that he's been targeting all along. Wow, like geez, yeah. Dang, but so we're going to see a little Cody Rhodes, Shinsuke Nakamura rivalry, I guess, which is cool. So Shinsuke's been the one that Cody Rhodes has been the one that Shinsuke's been targeting. It has been targeting, yeah. Nia Jax defeated Zoe Stark. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven retained, defeating Tegan Nox and Natalya, retaining the women's tag titles. Seth Rollins came out and, said that, because remember, the whole big thing was that I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. Seth Rollins is not, it was that whole thing after Survivor Series went off the air. Seth Rollins was flipping off CM Punk. Seth Rollins was not happy that CM Punk is back. And he said, I'm not going to waste my breath, I'm not going to waste a second of my breath talking about that hypocrite. So we're going to talk about something else. And I was like, dang. So Seth, is not happy that CM Punk is back. And I do think some of that, though, is part of the story, because I was saying Seth would have not been, like, flipping off Punk and stuff. He wouldn't have been doing all that if it wasn't for the story. Because I think he would have major consequences if he was doing that and it was real. Because, that's... And he wouldn't have said that live on the show So Seth Rollins talks about, though, how he's getting the urge of being a fighting champion again. Drew McIntyre comes out. He wants a rematch for the world title. And Seth says, I would love to give you a rematch, but there's someone else more deserving. And he gives Jey Uso an opportunity and says next week it's going to be Seth and Jey for the world title. Drew snaps, headbutts Seth Rollins, starts to beat the crap out of him, actually busting his head open because he hit the headbutt, but he busted himself open. Now his head was all bloody. Then Jey Uso coming out, saving Seth Rollins, and again, Drew's entire demeanor is all off because of Jey Uso. And then Sami Zayn says, look, man, they had a backstage thing, and Sami Zayn's like, you gotta calm down. Look, I feel you. I also got screwed and lost to Roman Reigns. I came close to winning the world title, beating Seth Rollins. But you don't see me whining like a little brat. He called Drew a brat. And Drew's like, you're right. And you know what? I'm going to have a match with you next week. Yeah. So Sammy might have ticked off Drew even more, trying to calm Drew down. He kind of just fired him up even more. So we're going to have that match next week. Then CM Punk comes out after almost 10 years away from Monday Night Raw. CM Punk is back. And he said, look, I'm home. CM Punk is home in the WWE, and he brought up AJ Lee, his wife, saying AJ sends her regards. So she wanted to let you all know she sends her regards, and she's doing great. And he talked about, how most people are happy to see him back, but almost everyone is happy to see him back. Almost. There are those little, like Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, But CM Punk is back, and he's like, look, I'm the best in the world, and I am home. This is my home, the WWE, and CM Punk is back, and he said, look, I'm back. I'm the best in the world, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. So, CM Punk is back in the WWE better than ever. Guys, I thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more. NXT reactions will be up tomorrow. But I love all you guys, and C-Money is out.